Hi, friends. I'm Anthony, the priestly artist, and I'm coming to you with another devotional moment. Again, I'm Anthony, the priestly artist, and I'm coming to you with another devotional moment. This morning, I would like to talk about um, just judgment and judging justly, and pretty much judgment. And we're going to talk about judgment this morning. Um, Life is filled with checks and balances. And we can thank God for that, that no one is out there doing what they just want to do all because they want to do it. Uh, Someone is looking after you, someone is looking after me. There's a checks and balance, which is very needful in life. We don't. We have seen enough of dictators. They try to take over the world, and you see what that brings us. That brings us to a place that's very awful. So we need checks and balances, not only with one another, but also in our life to help us govern ourselves and one another. This morning, I would like to invite your attention to St. Luke, and we will go at St. Luke 6th chapter, verse 36 and 37. I'm just going to read those two verses, then we'll go to another passage of scriptures. And again, at your leisure, you could read further and study more with yourself and others, and by the Bible study or however you want to format you want to take. But it reads St. Luke, the 6th chapter, verse 36. It says, "Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful." And this is Jesus speaking and admonishing us to be merciful. He was telling them then, and it's to us now. The Bible is not out of date. It's alive. It goes out to generation, and we need to be merciful because there are situations that sometimes we can do things intentionally and unintentionally, and we need to be understood correctly. You know, and we need to we need mercy, and we need the grace of God, because if we don't, we all will perish if mercy is not being shown, and also grace that comes from God through us. And verse 37 says, "Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven." Now, saying, "Judge not." Now, it's saying this for a reason. Jesus is talking about this for a reason, because he's talking about a frame of mind that we can get into. We all can get into it. We can get on our high horse and sit back and hold life in our hands and just judge people. Just judge people. Look at them. Look at just disgusting the way that he carrying on, sitting there all drugged out. Or look at her, she broke again. You know, well, she can do better than that. But we don't remember not too long ago we was in that same situation or worse. Not too long ago, we was in a situation we don't even want to talk about. A mistake that we made, don't even want to talk about that. But now we done got out that situation. And mercy has been shown to us, and we done clowned on our high horse. And now we're looking down, saying, "Oh, look at her, or look at him. I'm not like that." Yeah, he probably was a lot worse. But judge not. You know, and it's also talking to the frame of mind of people who's not serious of holding the standards of God. Some may say hypocrites. That's all they do is they appears holier, shiny. But when you looking, when you peel it off and look into their lives, you're like, oh my God, does anything live there? You know, that's how terrible some people conditions are. Jesus said, "Judge not, and you should not be judged." Don't judge a person for that in that situation, and remember the situation you was in. Then a person had mercy; they'll have mercy with you as well. Condemn not, and you should not be condemned. Go around condemning folks. This again, it's a frame of mind that's easy to get into. Those are not serious and just want to just go around condemning folks. I condemn you by the holy God of Israel and of Nazareth that you going to hell. No, no, come on. Can I see? Wait. Now let's back that up and sit that down a little bit. Relax. Now, remember, just not long ago, you was coming out your house hollering, kicked the dog, threw the cat over the porch, and you hollered and call your wife. Hey, I don't want to say that, but you know what you said. And clammed into your Cadillac and then went to church. And I see you need to stop. You need to slow it down. Slow it down. You know, don't go around just condemning folks. And yes, there's times we're going to get into it that we make judgment, and there is, and we are condemned. But sitting up high, I am Robert Phillips III, and that's not me. No, no. Now, even in your highness, in your ivory tower, it's a mess up there, and you need to consider that, and also consider the sins of others, because we are in a fallen state. Adam fell, which is the fallen man, and because of his failure, Adam and Eve, because of their failures, we are in that same fallen state. Jesus have redeemed us. When he died on the cross, he redeemed us from that, but not our bodies. Our spirits has been liberated, but we're human. We're still in that fallen state. And yes, we're gonna make errors. We're gonna make misjudgments, and a lot of it is not gonna be errors. A lot of it's not gonna be, oh, I didn't know. A lot of it, we know what we're doing. We're just doing it. We're in a situation we choose to just do it, and we need to be. That's why mercifulness comes in, and it goes on to say, "Forgive, and you shall be forgiven." And forgiveness. I often do it all the time, and I'm not patting myself on the back or look at me, but I learned to do it to just release it, not just release it. Forget she's nothing or he's nothing, but more so when you forgive, it breaks you out of the shackles of who want to walk around like this all day long, all year long. What they did to me, nobody want to be. Not me. I don't want to be walking around like that all the time. It hurts. Things have been done, and so yeah, well, but forgive. I forgive, and I release it. And then later on, the person will acknowledge that they did wrong and or whatever. Some don't, but just let it go. Something a lot of 99.9 of the stuff that we go through or experience each day is little small little just nitty pitty stuff, and it piles up if we let it, and it destroys us. it nicks and picks at us all day. They just eat at us, eat at us, just eat, and nag, eat, and nag, and we can't talk. We can't enjoy our food. We can't enjoy the movie. Can't enjoy a social life. We can't enjoy our home. Can't enjoy the music because it's just picking and nicking and nagging and what they did and if they said what they think I am and I'm not like that. And man, just throw it away. Throw that garbage away. Forgive. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive. Let it go. If someone say, forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah. But be merciful. And God wants us to be merciful. And He showed His mercy through His Son. Let's go through one more passage of scriptures. We got St. Luke, the 7th chapter. St. Luke, the 7th chapter. And we're going to go at the 40th verse. Now remember, we're not in a position that we can't judge. We make judgments every day. And people are condemned every day. But that's what wisdom, grace, and mercifulness have to be there. Within when judgment has been cast or condemning or verdict has been let out, mercy is there. Grace should be there. Wisdom, by all means, should be there, guiding and the judgment. And all the time, we're not going to get it just like the textbook Bible. Just like, sometimes we get it wrong, but if we practice, continue to practice holiness and stay within the reach of God, that we have connection and talking back and forth and through and the other people who's around us. Many times we'll get it right. If mercy is there, we'll get it right. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. St. Luke the 7th chapter verse 40. It reads St. Luke 7 and 40. The 40th verse said, and Jesus answered and said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee. And he said, Master, say on. Well, let me hear it. I'm listening. There was a certain creditor who had two debtors. The one owed 500 pence and the other 50. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me therefore, which of them will love him the most? Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most. And he said unto him, Thou hast rightly judged. You rightly judged that, Simon. So we're in the position, the church is in a position to judge. By all means, there's a council, there's the board. The pastor gets together with the board and the council of the church, and then we judge situations. That's what governing come in at. That we judge. We don't let things just sit out there, just float. No, I'm not gonna judge. Hey, ain't none of my business. No, that's what governing come in at. The church is the government of God, and with any government, there's order, there's policing, there's judgment, there's penalties, and we have to let people own their stuff. We're not going to grow that way if we don't own our stuff. And remember, because of the grace of God, we're in a position that opportunities have opened up broadly for us. We've been put in a state of mind of not wanting to harm ourselves with different chemicals. We're in a state of mind now that we can go and work and have a career and earn a living. We're in a state of mind now that we're out of the garbage, the garbage being brought up, but we acknowledge it. Yeah, I was once like that, but through the grace of God, I'm not like that no more. Or yes, I'm struggling with that, and I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right, because after all, we are the fall. We are fallen. We're broken, and Jesus have came. God sent him. He died for us. He rose. He's not dead no more. He rose, and he's living uh, at the side of the Father. He's at the right hand. He is the right hand. He is the head of the church. And through that, the grace that was shown, the mercy that was shown through that, we can live our life in peace. We can live it with dignity. We can live it in mercy, and by all means, by the grace of God. I'm Anthony, the priest and artist, and this has been another devotional moment. Another devotional moment. God bless you, friend.